Good morning, everyone. Welcome to For Goodness Grief. Lee and I are excited to be here this morning. Good morning, Lee,
Good morning, Regina. Good morning, friends. Good to see you this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening,
or wherever it
where
is,
you're
wherever
watching us,
you
or where
are.
you.
For
Oh,
Lee and I, it's morning. She's an hour ahead of me though, so it's 7:04 my time, 8:04 Lee's time, and
I'm not sure Regina ever sleeps. She was messaging me late at night last night.
I was from bed. I had actually gone to
There's
bed, and then I
there's
thought about
something
some things.
important, Regina, about boundaries, isn't there?
Oh, okay. I think maybe I need that lesson.
And you're not supposed to be like on your screen before you
I
go to
know.
sleep.
I know. I know. No, I probably spent 30 minutes. I got to bed early and then probably spent 30 minutes on my phone in bed.
Yeah, I bet there are lots of us who do that. I try not to, but
Yeah, I really work at not doing that. But last night it was just like, oh, still need to do this, do this, do this, talk to this person. I have a dear friend who I've known for 40 plus years, and her son is in the hospital
Mm,
with COVID and extreme complications. I think he only has one kidney, if I'm not mistaken. And, he's had kidney issues since he was a young man, and
mhm.
he is not doing well. And so, I was chatting back and forth with her for a bit, trying to understand what's going on for them right now. So, yeah, folks could keep him in your prayers. His name is Michael Cook, and they've had him on a ventilator. They've had him on a couple of other things, and then his stats will improve a little bit. He was septic, that's improving, but he's still in very dangerous territory. So
It's frightening, isn't it?
it is. It is. Yeah, I have another good friend who was recently hospitalized. Well, he was in the hospital for 6 weeks, and I think three or four of those were ICU at least. And he wound up with, he went in with COVID, wound up with a heart attack and a stroke. Came out just emaciated, just
Mm,
really, and has a long road of recovery ahead of him. But he
right?
did come out. That's good news.
Great.
He did come out, but he was there for 6 weeks.
Wow. You make me think of something, Regina. As you were talking, I was reminded that my son-in-law lost taste and smell,
Mm,
and my a colleague in the JV world was recently hospitalized. She's home. And as thankful as she is for surviving being in
right.
ICU and all that, she has lost so much muscle and such that walking is difficult,
Sure.
that breathing is
Those
difficult, walking
muscles
and
atrophy
to
when
right?
yeah, when you
There
don't
are
use them.
so many things that are
Yeah,
lost in the
yeah,
midst of COVID beyond lives, right?
yeah. And it's really strange because it impacts each person so differently.
Mhm.
And you hear people who had it and barely knew they had it. The only way they knew they had it was they tested positive, or
Right.
and then you hear people with mild symptoms, and then folks like Michael and my other friend who have,
Yeah.
so severely impacted by it, and your
Right.
friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's one of those areas, and this whole scenario around it, the lockdowns, the avoiding people, all of that creates more grief in our lives. I know I went to visit somebody the other day, and my husband reminded me as I was going out the door because he knows what a big hugger I am. He's like, "No hugging,
No hugging.
no hugging." So when I got to the house, the mom's looked. She is coming like arms open to hug, and she said, "Can you hug?" And I said, "No, elbow."
Yeah.
You know, who who ever thought we would live in a world where we couldn't shake hands or hug?
I was meeting the director of a long-term, or actually I'm not sure, I wouldn't call it an assisted living people have their own individual apartments, but it's a
Gotcha. Right.
facility. And we both, hi, how are you? Great to meet you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we looked at each other.
Right.
I said, I'm okay if you're okay.
Yeah.
So many things.
I know. I know. It's just, and we work really hard at staying safe. Um, my husband and I both have some issues that would not make it a really good thing for either of us to get it. Not that it's a
Mhm.
good thing for anybody to get it, but we
Right.
work really
Yep.
hard at protecting ourselves. And that alone can cause more grief in our lives, right? Because that's not who we are at our core. At our
And
core, we want
then
to be with other people and we want to love on them and hug them and yeah,
and then there's the grief of lost relationships because
oh
there are
yeah,
folks who believe that COVID-19 is a real thing and others who believe it's a hoax. There are folks
right,
who are pro-vax and folks who are anti-vax, and there are
exactly.
relationships,
That are,
those friendships,
yeah,
those family ties that are being
yeah,
destroyed because of
exactly,
this. There is so
exactly.
much grief around COVID.
There is, there is.
Yeah, yeah,
So we need the support from each other more than ever right now,
we
right?
sure do.
We need
Sure
we
do.
need sources we can turn to for support. And that's what you and I try and give here is a source that folks can turn to for support.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which leads us to what we really wanted to talk about today. Wasn't that a nice segue, folks?
That was very good.
And so what we really want to talk about is that we want to serve you better.
Right. Right. We've been going live on Wednesday mornings.
Most Wednesday mornings. We miss one here and there due to life complications.
Right? We've been adding quotes and words of support and images, but we're not sure that what we're doing is what is most supportive to you. So we thought this morning that we
Exactly.
might talk a little bit about how we can um, ensure that we give you what you need.
Yes, indeed. Because yes, we get something out of doing this in terms of we get the feel good that knowing we're trying to help others, right?
Yep.
And the support of each other. But we're here for you. And
Right.
if we're not providing what you need, then we need to change our direction. We need
Right.
to look at it differently.
Right.
So we really, 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 really need your feedback.
Yes, please.
And we're going to help you give us that feedback. So tell them how we're going to help them do that, Lee.
Tell them, yes, we are gonna, comment below. We say that every week almost, don't we?
Yep.
But we're also gonna be creating a survey. So please jump in and answer what you see. Give us your honest feedback. Let us know, what do you need? If what we're doing is what's supportive, by all means, we'll keep doing that. But help us help you.
Yeah. And we could even, in addition to posting it in the group, we could even send it to each person via messenger, each person
We
that's a member of the group. And
right,
that way, in case you miss the announcements, you're not getting notifications about the group, then you'll still see it. But we really would love your feedback on it uh, because we want, we're here for you. We want to bring value to you and help you in your journey. So,
and watch for news of an upcoming platform where
yes,
we'll be talking to you and sharing with you uh, in ways that are hopefully easier for you to access. And that's the
awesome.
Coach Rev app. So Regina and I will be talking about that. And what made me think of it, Regina, is you mentioned notifications.
Yes,
So the app will just send you a note saying, "Hey, Regina and Lee are going live," or
awesome.
"Hey, watch this," or it's right there. It's
Yeah,
on your phone, which My
That's
goodness,
awesome.
I was learning some stats last week that were kind of mind-blowing about
Is that right?
people are on their phone, they look at their phone a minimum of
Yeah.
58 times a day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's a later conversation. I just wanted to let folks know something fun and exciting is coming.
Sounds good. So, folks, we'll have that out to you by next week anyway, Lee. We'll have
Yes,
a
definitely.
survey out, and we really would love it if you would give us your feedback, your honest feedback, so that we can help you more.
Right,
That's what we're here for, is
right.
to help you.
And feel free to send either of us a private message.
Absolutely.
Certainly.
Always.
You don't have to
Always.
publicly post in the group or anything.
Yep.
Yep.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. We're here for you. So
Right.
reach out to either of us or comment in the group. So,
Absolutely.
very good. All righty. Well, I really don't have anything else this morning, Lee,
Neither do I.
except the hiccups.
Oh,
Just started hiccuping.
do you think, friends, you should just keep going and
And watch me hiccup?
that would be mean. So, friends,
That would be
bye
mean.
for now. Good to see you, and we'll pop in and see you again next week.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.